3, round 21, and it's Brazil, the final race of the season. Commentary will be brought to you by me, Sondre Sorhaug, and Brandon Glover, as usual.
Hello, how are you all doing to the final round?
And we're doing very well, thank you. Although you might have not been asking me, but I did give you an answer still. But over to the drivers though, Brandon, and what do we expect from this last race of the season?
Well, to be honest, I expect it to be exactly the same. The Alphas be quick, as I say every week. But yeah, I'm just looking now. There seems to be quite a range of tyre strategies already. Big mix of all three compounds. As Tom Spice as the first guy out, I think. Yep, he is. And
Well, I will tell you that I've heard rumors about a certain Jack Campenkel almost doing 100 laps in time trial, so
oh yeah.
it's gonna be... Oh! And look at this! Halvor Sondre doing his donuts. The champion of this season. I think we can see his teammates further down also doing some donuts.
Oh, he's failing now. He's going to kill someone.
Oh, he's failing.
Oh,
he's failing miserably.
He nearly took out Ivan Brito.
Well, Langfjell.
Try and do it off the track. Jesus. Okay, and they've stopped.
I don't know if he's able to do it.
Has he got traction on? What's... Oh, he's been disqualified.
Well... Well, oh, and look at this.
He's out.
Calming
He's
down
gone.
very much here.
He's just been disqualified and left. Okay. That's the worst donuts I've ever seen.
Well, he didn't impress me that much, I'm not gonna lie, no.
What has just happened there?
And we can see that there is some support for Ivan Brito in the chat already. But we are gonna jump over to Tom Spicer Brand. He's on a lap, and Toro Rosso driver. He was a mid-season joining, and it's been a little up and down, but he's gotten together some good races too.
Yeah, definitely. He's had some decent finishes. Some tracks have been very quick, and I think he's got to finish his lap now, is he?
Oh, he's coming towards the line, but it's been invalidated.
Oh, it has, yeah. I forgot about the map, you can see, can't you?
And Jack Campenkel, first driver to finish his wally here. And I can see that Johnny Greenwood is out on the lap too, on a set of hard tires. He was mid-season joining, then he retired, and he's returned for the final race of the season. What do you think we can expect from him, Bram?
From who's this, sorry,
Johnny Greenwood.
Well, I just saw him spin, or not spin, like lose the back end, but
slightly, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. If he gets points, I think he'll be happy with that. If he comes to finish his lap, though, he's gone 4th, so on the hard tyres. I'm not sure what we can expect, to be honest. He's off the track now. I think he's just letting someone through.
But I see somebody on the lap though. Team Bruce Daly's coming to the line. He's going to take provisional pole on the soft tires though. And this is a guy I will expect to be going for a win today. He's been close this season a couple of times, but
yeah,
it's still to come though.
We've got a yellow flag out there. Who is that?
Oh, and we can see that Tim is doing some donuts too, actually. Successful ones.
I don't know why he's doing them. He hasn't won anything. Okay.
Well,
whatever floats you over.
It's another season, his second full season here in IRL. So, if you remember correctly, somebody by the name of Brandon Glover did some donuts yesterday. Although, to be fair, you have been there a few seasons now, Bran. What is it, season 4 you joined?
Yeah, well, I'm the second longest standing member behind you, so, you know.
Nobody's gonna beat that off me, though.
You've been here since 2016, so.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not actually sure. I can't remember exactly right now, but I believe that I might have passed Cameron Weston Edwards for the most races in IRL now. I might be a few races behind, or I might be ahead. I'm a little unsure, but...
Do some maths, maybe.
Oh, and look at this. I think Luke Baker is gonna do some gravel donuts for us here.
Like you, just like yourself yesterday. And then...
Well, I gotta be honest, I wasn't planning on going in the gravel,
yeah,
but...
I don't think he was either.
But I wasn't... Then again, I didn't want to crash doing donuts into my teammate, so... But yeah, Luke Baker doing some donuts, and... I think I will have to say that it's been a pretty successful season for Luke this year, Brad.
Yeah, he needs to get off the curb though, because that's where people are not flying laps. So you can do it off the track.
I think he's finished his donuts now.
Okay, good.
Billy, he's not on a lap. Shall we see?
We've got... I don't think anyone's on a lap, so I think... Oh, Billy's got to start one, is he? Oh no, he's pitted. Not sure. Don't think anyone is on the lap. Unfortunately. Who's the closest to start one then? Let's see. Is it Luke or is he gonna pit? He is pitting, so I think it's Yigamal. He's gonna be the next guy to start a lap, I think. Yeah, it is. Sondre, are you there?
I'm just trying to do what I always try to do, you know.
Okay, yeah. So here comes Yigamal. Let's follow his lap. He's on the soft tyres, so you expect him to be up there. And then across the line to start his lap, he's in overtake ERS. It's turn 1. On a hug the inside curve to get a better exit for turn 2. Don't invalidate it. And on the exit as well. Easy flat out for turn 3. And turn 4 is probably the second best overtaking bit on the track. And he hasn't invalidated that, okay. He ran over that curve, usually that invalidates your lap. Didn't want ERS though, so has he backed off? I'm not too sure. Doesn't look like he has. He's put it back up to 3 now. In the infield section. And I can't tell if he's lagging on my screen or just having to take really bad lines. To be honest. He's got some traffic in front of him. Oh, that's Thomas. Gets on the way nicely. And the run down to the line now. Flat out. And where's he going to go? Goes P4, 1.2 seconds off the pace. And he's on the grass, okay, so he's letting someone else through. I think Tim has backed off his lap, yeah, okay. Calman's on a lap now on the soft tyres, yeah. His best lap was on medium, so this you'd think would be an improvement. He's coming in just into the 3rd sector now. Only one real corner really in the 3rd sector. The rest is just flat out. There's the DRS. And he goes P2, very close, look at that. Alder up top, I don't know who's next across the line. I think it is Jack, it is Jack, yeah. See if this 100 laps of practice doing any good. His best lap was on hards, now he's on mediums, he was a second up, coming to the 3rd sector. And looks like the practice has paid off that year's P4 on mediums, which is good. I think is that a pass next across the line? No. Here comes Yigamal, he's backed off, he's in the bits. Here is Billy Mossam though, he's about to finish his lap. He's coming on the straight now. He's on the soft, his best lap was on medium, so there should be another improvement. He hasn't validated. And he goes P3 to just under 2.5 tenths off Alder in pole. We've got the McLaren James next. He's on mediums and he improves to 6th. Next is Luke, and Luke's on the softs. It's going to be an improvement for him, I think. Never mind, he's just about to start his lap. Behind him was Callum. I thought it was Thomas. Callum's about to start another lap as well. He's going for 2 laps on his softs. Yeah, I don't know why he'd want to do 2 laps on his softs, but okay. Interesting. And Halvor goes faster by 2 tenths on soft tyres. He's going to have another run at it as well. It looks like Halvor's got position in the bag unless someone else can challenge him. Who's next across the line? Tim's about to start a lap. So is this
Luke, I believe.
Luke, where's Luke? Yeah, Luke's finishing one now, yeah. He's going to be the next guy to finish a lap. He's got the Mercedes right behind him of Callum. Oh, and Thomas has spun out, he's hit the wall. And Luke goes P6. So Sondre, 5 minutes to go. Who's going to get pole?
Well, those 100 laps in time trial gotta account for something. So let's go with Jack.
Well, he has selected the soft tyres, so he's going to be going out on them soon. And there we go, he's going
on
out
the lap right now, though, Bram, coming into the last corner.
Ah, yeah, he is. To Jun Sao, I think it's called. Maybe. And is he going to improve on his time? He's got to improve by over half a second to get pole, though. Can he do it? No, he can't. He boosts by just over a 10. Puts in 3.5 tenths behind Halvor. Next guy to finish a lap is... Who is that? I'm trying to find them. I think that's Ivan Burritos. He's on an out lap. I don't think anyone's on a lap at the moment. No, they're not. Okay. So the next guy to start a lap, Sanjay, will be Ivan Burrito. Is
Eager on the lap though?
Nope. He's invalidated.
Alright.
He's fucking the inside wall to start his lap. Now goes to the outside for turn 1. He's keeping it in overtake through turn 1. Okay. Interesting. DRS open. Another run down to turn 4. Oh, a little lock up. Don't invalidate, he hasn't. Into double right hander here, really quick section. Tricky braking now into this really slow section. Still in overtake DRS mode. The second right hand sort of hairpin. Into this flat out left hander into the technical final corner basically. And he's 1 second up on his time, that's not going to be enough for pole. Could put it in P4 though, P5 possibly.
Let's see, he's coming to the line. Revving out 7th way too long, but it's going to be a 1:09.1 and P5 as he said. Who's the
Jack
next
goes second.
Oh.
And I think it's Thomas about to start a lap.
Spicer is in the middle sector.
Oh yeah, he is. He's down in his time though. Just by about 10th. Oh, he's found it wide
that
there.
could have been a can be a very bad first sector, but we never know. He could be
definitely
improving in his second
Oh,
and
now
third
he's up.
sector though.
He's up by 10s now, Sondre. And it's not going to be pole position, but he might get inside the top 8 or 7. Soft tyres, as everyone in front of him now. And he didn't improve it, I think.
Who's the next though? Is it Thomas?
I think
Well, Thomas invalidated, so...
Look at the map, Sondre. I think it's Mercedes of... Wait, Thomas is starting a lap. Yeah, I don't think anyone's on a lap at the moment, Sondre.
I don't think so either, unless... No. So we'll see then Thomas into the pit, so it's not him. A Ferrari of Billy is about to start a lap.
Gigamel's ahead of him, he's starting a lap. Oh, he's invalidated before he got to the line. He cut back the inside corner.
Yeah, that's gonna sting, but we're gonna head over to Billy then as he's heading into turn 1 here. In overtake through this first Senna S, not really my choice there. I would have stayed in hot lap there.
Yeah, definitely.
And then through turn 4 as he goes a little wide, and I think he might have actually escaped from that. But we saw Tim on his out lap. Billy through this fast right under and into this slower second section.
Is he going to be up on his time or he runs deep in there? Is he up? He's down by 2/10 on Jonas' time.
I gotta tell you, Brad, there's a lot of support for Ivan Brito in the chat.
There always is.
There always is. He's starting to look like one of the most popular drivers on this grid.
Yeah. Billy can't improve, so who is the first guy to start his lap? Now the next guy
I believe that is Tim, or wait, who's ahead of him?
It's James.
Let's head over to James Sands. He won a race very early on in the season.
Oh, he's backed off already, Sondre. And so behind him is Johnny Greenwood. He's the next guy. I think he is.
He's not.
Oh, and James' AI car gets in the way of Johnny Greenwood. And yeah, that's why you don't retire on track.
Well, in the way of Craig Woolley, I think.
Yeah, sorry, my mistake. Craig Woolley.
And it got in the way for Tim Bruce-Dalins too, I think. But let's see then. Who's the next one then? Luke is in the middle sector. Is there anyone ahead of him? I do not think there is.
Where's Yigamal going? What's he doing? What is Yigamal doing? Okay, he's just driving over the grass and stuff.
I do not know, but he's not... as Luke has gone wide, and I think that's over for Luke.
It is, yeah.
As he takes the Kimi line out of the last corner. But let's see, is it Halvor then, maybe?
Yeah, I think it is. He's got some traffic in front of him, get out the way. Ooh, that's probably cost him a little bit of time.
Halvor, be careful. That was very close to invalidating. And it's Halvor.
Welcome, Callum though.
Callum Anderson, what can he do? Coming through the line, Callum Anderson, will it be pole or will it be second? It's gonna be second. Luke Baker, well, Luke gave up on his lap, so that is it, Bran. Quali is finished. Last quali of the season, and it is Halvor Schontveit on pole ahead of Callum Anderson.
Interesting, okay.
As Luke is gonna do a couple of more donuts there.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta give it to Luke. He's shown massive improvement this season from last season, Brian. But although I do always like a few donuts, if he would proceed to the line now, That would be nice so we can get the race underway too.
Good idea.
Jonas Bogan saying the real question is really how much will T. Jonas win with?
Okay, so obviously Langfeld got disqualified, and he left the session. He had to restart his PSO. He didn't have any sound or something, so hopefully he'll be able to.
Yeah, I heard some too, but something about that too. But it's Halvor on pole ahead of Callum Anderson, Jack Campenkel in third, Tim Bruce-Dalins in fourth, followed by his teammate Billy Mossam in fifth, Ivan Brito in sixth, possibly the most popular driver on the grid. Tom Spicer in 7th, Luke Baker in 8th, James Sands in 9th, and Alex Egermal Johnson in 10th. And Brandon. Rain or not rain?
Hopefully rain.
I hope for these guys' sake that there is not rain. And there isn't. At least not to begin with.
And it's bone bloody dry.
Callum Anderson gonna bottle. Well,
got some confidence, you know. Have some confidence in yourself, Callum. You can do it, maybe.
what?
So, I'm saying to Callum Anderson needs a bit of confidence in himself, doesn't he? You know, he's going to bottle.
Well, I mean,
So give me your predictions then. Come on, top 3 race. What's going to happen? Sondre?
yeah.
Give me your top 3 for the race predictions.
Ooh, my top 3. You know, I'm gonna put some confidence in Tim. So I'm saying Tim for the win.
Okay.
Halvor, he's gonna he's not gonna take this last race too seriously. So I'm can just see him ending up in third and Jack in second. Wait. Give me a moment, actually. Alright, no straight drivers, then yeah. Like I said. Your?
Interesting. I'm going to go for Halvor P1, Jack P2, and Langfeld P3. We've got more Ivan Brito Sport in chat, and also we've got TNR J Boggin, I think that is, saying that his top 3 is T. Jonas, Jack, and then Callum.
He's not seen Callum race a lot then, I can tell you that. To be fair, Callum can get together a good race too, but I do think we're gonna see him off in turn 5.
Okay. Anyway, here we are, lined up on the grid. Over to you, Sondre. Last race of the season. Here we go.
Last race of the season. As we're getting 4, 5 red lights, and there we go. And it looks like a fairly good start from Callum and Jack, for that matter. Pushing Langfield in. No, not Langfield, but Halvor in turn 1 here, and it looks like Jack has been able to get that first position from Halvor. Callum is right on Halvor's rear here. He's gonna try to make a move into turn 4, or is he just gonna stay behind? But look at this though, Tim Bruce-Dalins down the inside of Callum. Callum's gonna have to go a little wider, and Tim is up to third. Oh, how is it looking further back, Bran? Has there been any chaos?
Yeah, Langfell's spawned unfortunately, so he's gone from bad to worse. There's a bit of carnage, but it looks like
Well, he didn't spin, he did donuts.
Oh, did he? Okay, fair enough. And yeah, good start from Jack. 3 wide into the first corner. A bit of battle behind between Callum and Tim. Callum went off the track, but no damage. That's good. And as if a good battle from now on.
Yeah, and look at this. Jack Campenkel. Those 100 laps in time trial are gonna do him a favor now. But look at this though, Halvor is right on his rear and he's gonna be chasing Jack down. I think Jack might need to go defensive into turn 1. He's gonna up to stick with the outside line. Obviously that's gonna be the inside in this next corner. He's gonna try to keep this position, but Halvor has just blown past him in turn 3 here.
Not over yet though.
However though, Jack is still on his rear into turn 4, and look at this, I think I can see that Ivan getting close to Eagermal further behind too.
Yeah, Jack's still right there though. DRS next lap obviously. And we'll see some more moves behind. Seems to be single file so far.
Oh, and look at this. Eagermal trying to take his lines as tight as possible, but struggling a little in certain corners.
Jack goes deep. That's going to put Tim right behind him.
Oh, and this is not going to help. Jack going on to the long straight in a few moments. Tim is right behind him. We know that Tim is quite an aggressive driver, even though he's toned it down for this season. But he's not going to back down from this opportunity. He's going to go down. Jack's inside into turn 1. And is he going to be able to get the position he is? And
Jack's
he's
going to have DRS now, though. Jack's with the DRS. He's going back at him.
Oh,
he's going to go to the outside.
Right there.
He is.
Tim taking the defensive line. That is a good idea by him. And I think he's going to be able to keep...
Jack goes wide. And that was very similar to Cal Manson on the first lap. But instead it was Jack on the outside instead. Tim on the inside, obviously.
No, I thought I saw Jack going sideways through turn 5 there, but he's fine. Just me getting spooked out.
Rounded up. Now Callum's behind him, Sondre, and obviously DRS now on the main straight this lap, so we see more moves. Halvor's pulled away, that's what we expected now.
And look at this, Tim is already starting to pull a little away from Jack actually.
Yeah, Tim 6/10. Jack's gonna have DRS, which is gonna help him defend from Callum. Callum's just under 5
look at
tenths
this
behind
though,
him.
Ivan Brito getting really close to the rear of Eagermal. Is he gonna be making a move down the home straight? I do not think any of the guys further ahead are gonna be making moves.
Oh, Jeremy pokes in the wall, Sondre. And they're nearly 3 wide with Langfell, Luke and James here. That's P11. James and Langfell go side by side, and Langfell's got both from there. Move from Langfell.
Langfell from the back of the grid.
Just calm down a bit. Oh, Billy goes wide.
Well, look at this though. Luke Baker's been able to take himself past James Sands there.
Yeah, there's a bit of contact to sort that. Jeremy Pope's pitted after that crash, so he's going to be down the pack, unfortunately for him. But I think Jack... Oh, he's a bit too far behind Tim, though. I think maybe if he goes to turn 1, oh, he's around wide there. It's not going to help him. Maybe these time trial laps haven't really prepared him for the race.
Doesn't look like it right now, but look at this though. Ivan Brito, he's so close to his teammate. His teammate doesn't have DRS now. This should be an easy move for Ivan.
He doesn't have DRS, Sondre.
But Ivan doesn't have DRS.
What do you... Eagermal did, I thought you were about Eagermal.
Oh, did Eagermal have the DRS? He was out of detection.
He's just in range. And he's got it again now. Yeah, he has. Oh, and Langfell's round, Sondre. He's made contact with Johnny Greenwood.
But I am watching Thomas MacGyver right now making the move around the outside of Billy in turn 4. He couldn't really get it done there. Billy holds him off for this lap. And to you, Brandon. What was happening further back, you said?
I just caught it just at the last second into turn 2. Johnny Negwer and Langfeld made contact, and then Langfeld came off worse. And he's dropped down, unfortunately.
Well, that's a shame for Langfeld. More recovery to do.
Yeah, definitely. But look at Jack, he's closed up to him, has he, a little bit? Oh, he needs a better exit, though. Off the final corner, I think.
It does kind of look like he's closed a little up, but I don't think he's going to be close enough to do anything down this straight.
Yeah, he's not using his ERS at all. I think he's just saving ERS on Andre behind him. So,
what about Thomas on Billy? He's not close enough either.
Yeah, too far back. Lang fell on Craig Woolley, though.
No, I'm following Luke on Johnny, no. Langfield, you're right, Langfield will be able to make a move on Craig Woolley. Oh my god, look at the gap between Jack and Tim right now. Jack is right on Tim's rear here, going into this middle section.
Middle sector, yeah. And he's not really pushing though, Jack, he's just saving the ERS on the straight, so is he going to go for it this lap though, maybe? Possibly. I'll have to see.
He might be trying to save behind Tim for a moment, but it looks like Tim is starting to struggle a little more, or... Ooh, and it looks like Jack was gonna crash for a moment there.
Yeah.
But he's right behind Tim though. He should be within the range of making a move.
He's in high, he's not really going for it, Sondre.
Well, he could be trying to go for it into turn 4 if he gets a good exit from the Senna SR.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
As you can see that he's now close behind Tim, going out of this NS, and and I think Ivan has just made a move on his teammate Eagermal for 5th position. But it looks like Jack has had a horrible Senna S though.
Yeah, Calm's right on this battle now for P2, so he's going to be sniffing around.
Oh, you're right. It's always going to be a little spacey with Callum there.
Yep. Meanwhile, Langfell's making his way back through the pack again. Just got past James. Yeah. So let's hope he has a clean race from here.
What about Luke? Luke's on the rear.
Oh, Johnny. Tim hit the grass, nearly spun. Oh, and James is out. James is out.
And James Sands out from the final race of the season.
VSC, Sondre. I'm going to go on board with Jeremy Pope, see where that is. It is exit at turn 4. Okay. This car's been removed, never mind. But could somebody capitalise now and catch someone napping and make an overtake?
Look at this. Jack and Tim very close together. They're probably pushing the delta quite far down there.
Oh, green flag.
Green flag, and look at this. Look at Tim, Jack and Callum. They're so closely together right now.
I think Jack's got to make the move now. I think it's gonna. This is holding him up, to be honest. Or Tim goes a bit deep.
Well, maybe. He's all of ERS to use right now.
Yeah, look at that. As has everyone though, because of the VSC, I suppose.
Could be.
And yeah, Callum is really close as well.
Look at Tim then. Tim, he's actually got 100% ERS.
Oh no, Jack runs wide, and that's put Callum right behind him.
Oh, Callum Anderson. Are you gonna move up to a podium position in this final round?
He's in medium ERS, he's not doing anything, he's just sitting there, Sondre. So nobody's just making any moves, everyone's just sitting back.
Well, what about further down at the grid? Thomas, he's not close enough, nobody else is close enough. If we want action, we're gonna be counting on Jack at the moment.
And we've got Lewis Marshall in chat saying how much he loves our commentary. And looks like maybe he's got a bit of support for Callum Anderson saying Honda Pa.
Honda Pa!
The classic name.
Well, me and Marshall have gotten pretty used to that after our commentary over him in another league. So
yeah, Jack was nearly pushing Tim for that section, and he was that close, Sondre.
But
He's
Jack,
at a good exit now.
Jack's gonna have to make a push for it soon.
Yeah, he needs to make a move now.
It's
and
a horrible exit from the final corner,
he's getting bad
almost
exits
onto
there.
the grass. Might this be? Oh, but he's pushing down the straight now. He's gonna try to get him into turn 4, possibly.
Yeah, he's got a good exit again, but his exits haven't been that good, Sondre.
It's not. He's gonna have to settle behind Tim for another lap, I think. He's not gonna be close enough, even though Tim goes slightly defensive to start with. But look at that trio fighting for second right now. Although Halvor, though, Bran, he's just cruising away here.
Oh yeah, look at that 5 seconds. He's just gone, hasn't he? No one's catching him.
Oh, he's getting ready for F2 next season, and we can see that Luke has done a move on Johnny Greenwood.
Billy right behind Yigamal now. It's a new battle. Him and Thomas, that is. Johnny Greenwood's behind Luke Baker as well. The other battles out on track.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna try to watch out for them too, because I don't think Jack is gonna get past Jack by Tim on this straight either. Even though he's pushing more now, but he's not close enough. Where is he?
Oh, is he gonna send it?
He's gonna look for the move there, but
he's gonna get a better line through here now, Sondre. It's gonna be a move into turn 4, I think.
But look at this, he's gotten a reverse exit again.
Oh, and now he's side by side. Okay, he's lagged in front of him. He's on the inside. I don't know who is lagging, Tim or Jack.
He's gonna stick behind for now. What about Tim? No, Billy on Yigermal. He's been able to get that move going. And what about Luke and Johnny? Johnny's right on the rear of Luke Baker going into turn 4. He's just gonna be staying behind 4 now. It's almost getting a little difficult to keep up with all the battles, Bran.
Yeah, so there's only 3, you know.
But well, there's 3 battles though, but one of them is a 3-way battle too.
Yeah. Oh, and finally, Jack's got a good exit, Sondre, off of this corner.
Oh, and I think we might see Jack finally getting past Tim Bruce-Daly's for 2nd place, heading down this. Oh no!
Oh, it's the same as Russia, Sondre. They've both hit each other. They both got damage. Like, I might have shouted a bit too loud.
It's a shame to see what's happened, but this has definitely put Jack out of the fight for the win and any podium in this race. And yeah, Tim also has damage, so he's not going to be in the fight for a podium. However, the lucky winner though, Callum Anderson, going to be moving straight up to 2nd and with a gap too. Down to Ivan Brito, who's going to be putting himself up to 3rd in the moment.
Well, JP, Johnny and Langfell, they had an incident, Sondre. Luke and Langfell both gone off at turn 4.
Oh, interesting.
And once again, Langfell's been in so many incidents in this race, but yeah. Feel sorry for him.
Look at this, Ivan Brito right on the back of Tim. Tim has a damaged front wing. He's a sitting duck as he can't get a good exit from the final corner here. And he's going to be heading into the pit to fix that wing. And, well, he can go mediums to the end from here at least.
Yeah, definitely.
That's still a shame though, for both him and Jack.
Oh, side by side, Yigamal and Thomas, they made contact and they both nearly spun round.
Oh, but they made it work though. Nobody's crashed out of these 2.
Yigamal's going to make another move as he into turn 4. He is, he's going down the inside.
Oh, he's going to go down the inside on Thomas. Thomas is going to make a switchback work though. Look at this side by side out of turn 4. They're heading up to turn 5 and Thomas on the outside.
Is he going for it?
He's going to try.
That's not going to work.
But he's going to go wide and to be honest, considering how wide he went there, I thought he was going to end up in the wall, but he's managed to stay on track in the end. But some brilliant racing from these 2 though.
Definitely. All the Ivan Brito fans in chat loving it. Ivan is on the podium.
I can believe they're happy about this. They've been a little lucky there. Although Ivan was he actually started catching up to the three-way battle for a second after passing his teammate earlier. So could have seen him being involved in that fight, but nonetheless, he's gotten himself up to a podium.
Oh, it's Craig Woolley.
But look at this though, Thomas MacIver on the rear of Eager while he's catching into turn 4. Is he gonna try it down the inside on Eager? I think he's been able to get close enough though.
It's a repeat